So let's see. In the last video, we saw that different navigation panels and how do we navigate across entire Brixi platform. So in this video, we'll see how do we configure the workspace. So once you log in the first times, the workspace maybe looks like it's calling contact, it's calling deals, it's calling it'll call task. To configure the workspace, first you go inside the settings, from admin go to settings, then go to workspace, then go to terminology. So here you can call it like whatever you want to call. You want to call contact and lead, records, whatever you want to call it, you just name this one. So in this workspace, I have named it like lead and leads. So for tasks, you can call it like follow-up, follow-ups, and so for appointment, you call it like site visits and site visits. And if it's a deal, you can call it booking or bookings, and similar for follow-up and product as well. So that's how we can configure. Once you configure this one, you can just click on the save. And once you save, you just log out from the dashboard and you just log in back. Once you do that, all these actions you see it here, it has been changed from task to follow-ups and site visits as well. So here you will see the leads and bookings instead of contacts and deals. So this particular series I'm making primarily on as a channel partner or broker, how do we use the entire Brixi platform. Then maybe subsequent video I'll try to explain about how do we use this platform for real estate builders in that case. Also, once you go there, you will see this kind of banners where you can go to the particular panels and try to configure whatever you want to configure depending upon the way you use it. Like you can configure your company, etc. as well. So let's say once you go here, here you will see all kind of activity that is happening in your organizations. Immediately on the homepage, you can see you can go to the activity centers to see what are the activity your teams are doing, what are they doing, and where they are. Here you will have option to find it out all kind of activities they are doing, either it being a site visits or meetings, whatever you have. And you can also keep track of how many activities they have been doing there, how many follow-ups they are doing, how many meetings they are making week over week or day over day in that case as well. So I'll quickly go back to lead management. So this is the dashboards. Once you click on workspace, this goes to the dashboards where you can see all the basic metrics that you have and about their companies. So here you can see all the leads. Those are blinking. Those are kind of a new leads that nobody has bugged so far on those leads. Okay. Then you have a Copilot. If you are keen exploring like understanding if you have any blockers, you can just chat with the AI agents and that would give you the answers in that case to provide you how your team is doing. If you want to schedule anything, meeting, etc., you can just talk to the AI and which can schedule your meetings, ask about any kind of a leads that you have in the system. Activity center, we just talk about, this is the place where you can see about all the follow-ups, and primarily it tracks all the follow-ups. You can call it the follow-ups and I would say task and meetings or appointments or site visits you have. This is the dashboard which tracks everything about that. Then again, let's say if I go inside the follow-ups, you can see all the follow-ups I have here. So in this case, all the follow-ups which I'm having, I can also do new. I can just create a new file. I can just click on this add follow-up. I just pick the title, so the name of the follow-ups and what kind of is a call, follow-up, message, follow-up, what kind of a follow-up is this. Once I do that, it will automatically create it for me. Let's say, for example, I want to give it this. Let's say I want to call Mr. Nagaraju. Okay. Let's say I want to call him on tomorrow on 18th of July. Let's say 18th of this. Okay. So I want to call it at 2 p.m. So I can just pick it from 2 p.m. and that's how I do. I want to get reminders before 15 minutes. So that's how I can get the reminders. Then let's say what kind of a type is this, a call type, or what is its priority, whether it is being a low priority or high priority. I can just get like this. Okay. So what happens, any kind of a follow-up you create, you will also have an option to create a follow-up with particular customers and particular clients you have. So let's say this follow-up has been keyed, like this follow-up has no information. Which client is this? If there is a client associated with the follow-ups, then you can always have this kind of informations. If we do so, then if you just click on this this button, this whole button, it can take you to that particular profile. So you can see it here. I am now currently at Shubham. So you can see all these details here, like who is the owners of this lead, Vijay Shetty, everything. I can see it here. Okay. Let's say I want to complete this follow-up. I can just click on this here, and this is completed now. Okay. I want to schedule another follow-up. I can just click on the plus follow-up. If I do that, it automatically comes up here. Another follow-up. I can say follow with Shubhams. I can change the type by the what kind of follow-up is this? Is this a call follow-up or message follow-up, or what kind of follow-up is this? That's it. So now what happens? I am now another follow-up has been scheduled in this case, and that we can see it here. Follow with Shubham. Yeah. So if you can also see, you can also like what are the today's follow-up. We have pending follow-ups. You can also look at follow-ups, like upcoming follow-ups and completed follow-up in this case. If you want to schedule, you can just schedule from here. You can also filter out between the particular day trends, and to see how many day trends you have, I can just pick from this. Okay. This is pretty much about the normal follow-up routines which you will be creating in the system on a regular basis. Then we will be talking about, let's say, if I go to our site widgets. Okay. So these are like some of the simple data that you can find in the system. So you can see these are the like site widgets we have created for like service for RJ and for reports and other customers as well. So whoever is that person is there, you can see always the numbers, etc. This is the person who the sales executive is the person who will be at the ground. I mean the persons who will be at the site or at the property locations to talk to the customers. Organizer is the person who has scheduled this site widgets. For example, this site widget was scheduled by Sohan Mehta. Okay. In this case, Pooja Burma would be the point of contact when the customer reaches the locations. And in this case, Sohan Mehta has again scheduled the site visit. Okay. When you log in, you will be able to see all of your site visits on this particular, because click on the workspace, go to service, you can see all the site visits that you have as admin, if you have anything. Then let's say if I have to create any site, I can just click on the add site widgets, and I can just click any kind of a site widgets I may have in general. Let's say I want to schedule a site visit, and I can just click on add site visit, and let's say I want to have a site visit, let's say with Shobha, let's say Queen's Tower. Let's say my lead is Rohit. Okay, I have a lead Rohit. Okay. So I just give like site with Rohit, and I can just say in city is Bengaluru. Anyway, I have picked up here. So let's say you can also get options to add a coordinators. Why do we need the coordinator? Let us say sometimes a site visits could be having more than one person. So one is in the field, another one person is the office who is trying to coordinate for various actions like the cab bookings, rider availability, inventory availabilities, those kind of a communication. So that persons can be also tagged here, so that particular persons also will have the visibility about these site visits. Okay. So I can just add it here. So once I schedule, I can just see I have got a new site visit for I have for the Rohit in this case. So you can see now coordinator is Pooja Burma in this case, and that's what we picked it at that time. Okay. Let's say if a site visit is scheduled by let's say Sohan Mehta is a pre-sales team, then if he is scheduling a site visit for someone else, then he can just remove it. He can just pick, let's say Neha Gupta. Okay. So you can just pick the Neha Gupta. Once you pick the Neha Gupta, so Neha Gupta would be representing this customer on the ground. And let's say I have this time I'll putting the Raj Malhotra as a coordinator, and let's say more persons I'm putting as Roshan Ranjan. Okay. So Neha Gupta would be helping the customers when customer reaches the locations, whereas Raj Malhotra and Roshan Ranjans would be primarily looking at coordinating with the customers as like a pre-sales team or some kind of coordination they have. Then again, I'll book for the site visit for the, let's say, Shobha Neopolis only. Let's say they book this 10 for Shobha Neopolis. Okay. Let's say I'll booking this for customer name was So let's say this time my customer name is again Rohit. Say put Rohi. Let's see if I have Rohi here. I have a Raghu Ram here. Okay. So Rajiv. Okay, Rajiv Ambedkar. So I can schedule now here. So let's say I will also tag myself so I can see this tag is this particular side which coming. Anybody will compound me as anybody. Okay. Cause I'm the organizer in this case as a pre-sales team. Okay. So now we have done one more for side widget for Rohit and also Rajiv this time. So Rajiv, we can see Rajiv Ambedkar is his name. And this is scheduled on 17th of July and it was shown on your polish Milagay. And you can see the persons who will sales executive who is the organizer. I am the organizer in Sohan Mehta. Then again you can see Raj Malhotra who is the coordinator. Again we have another coordinator called Roshan Ranjans. Okay, that's how you can create any kind of a site visits you have in the system. Okay. So once you have a site visits done, then what you can do, you can just work on the site visits. As you work more and more on the site visits, you can see everything here. If you want to reschedule, you want to edit the site, you can just click on this. When you click on this card, this particular is clickable. If you click on this, you will come to this page. From this page, you can do, you can reschedule, you can confirm the site visits, you can do whatever you want to do. Okay. Let's say I want to confirm this. I can just click on the confirm. This is now confirm site visits. Okay. Let's say I want to reschedule this because it was a confirm, but customer is now telling this, okay, I want to reschedule. Click on the reschedule and asking why do you want to reschedule this site visits. You can give a reason like what are there are a few predefined reasons like the customer is unavailable or what are the reasons you have. The customer is unavailable in this case. Let's say I want to reschedule this it was scheduled for July 7. Let's schedule next, okay, on 25th July. Okay, 25th July. Okay. So now this site visit is rescheduled to 25th July. And you can also see all the status here. This site visit was scheduled on 16th. Then again, it was confirmed. And it was a rescheduled again on rescheduled to 25th July. Let's say again, after sometimes you want to confirm, then again process repeats. You want to cancel, just click on the cancel. Why do you want to cancel the site visits? Customer unavailable, property sold or rented, unavailable, key unavailable, bad weather conditions, others. You can just put. So where you can click, you can cancel any of the site visits made for whatever reasons you have and or customers unavailable or customers whatever in this. Okay, let's say I will cancel this one. This is cancel. You can see there's a cancel. No longer no actions can be performed once the site visit is cancelled. Okay. So now we can see also coming back to here. I can see this particular site visit has been cancelled. I will now let's say work on the Rajiv site visit. As I working on the site visit for Rajiv, I can see here the site visit for on July 17th. If I want to add any kind, let's say if you're giving a cab services, you can always add a cab. Let's say if you're giving free cab service in your fork to your customers, you can just add the cab here. Let's say I will just give an example of, let's say I want to give a Rapido cab here, or let's say Ola cab here. Okay, I will just give an example of KA01. Let's say again KA1234. What are the informations we have? We just put all the informations here. I will put let's say Shohan again. Let's I'll put it here the phone number as a 98765432110. Okay. Let's say if there's any kind of OTPs you got, you can just put like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is there. Whatever they have got from other apps, you can just add it here. Once you add the cab, you can always you can directly share the cab with the customers. You can click on the share details. You will get this kind of information. You can just copy it or you can just share with the customers directly over the WhatsApp or SMS or email. Let's say you have booked let's say first you book the pickup cab, then now you're looking for the drop cab as well. If you're looking for drop cab, you just click on the drop cab. You can let's say drop and you just click on, let's say I want to book this time. I'm booking his Rapido cab. I will just say again the K12 KA434. Okay. Okay. Let's say I'll give you like let's say I will give this a driver name again. Let's say Mohan Maheshwari. Let's say just Mohan Maheshwari. Again, I'll give the same numbers 987654321. 0 and 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now I have got now pickup cap as well. I've got a return, you can say return cap for the customers. That is drop cap. Okay. So once you do that, you can again, if you have a tracking link, then you can always see tracking links. So what happens whenever you're booking a cab in the cab applications, either Ola, Uber, whatever it is, then there's your options to share the details. Once you share, you can always come back and add it here if you're tracking all the cabs that hasn't booked for the customers. Again, you click on the shares. You can share by the WhatsApp, SMS, and email as well. If you come down here, you'll find all the whoever is the sales executive, who is the organizers. In this case, I'm the organizer in this case, and this is the coordinator. This is the coordinator I have. Okay. You can also see when this particular cab was added. Pretty much, let's say after doing everything, this particular meeting was marked in progress. Okay. So as this is currently, let's say once customer reaches the location, you can also request for the feedback. Let's say once customers confirm the site visits, everything is done, then you can also request the customer to give some kind of a rating about this particular property or project you have, so that you can take feedback about your sales executive if you're working in a big organization, and then you can also track so that you can improve your NPS. And the base question that can be configured what kind of a questions this particular visit should be asking. Yeah. You can just click on this. It gives you this kind of a link. You can just share this link with the customers, and customer will just come back and give you the informations. Let's say once service is complete and you want to capture some kind of a note from the customers, like after doing the follow-up, anything. Anyway, you will have the option to create the follow-up post, this one. But you'll also have options to take the feedback from the customer. Let's say customer said that I'm not looking for 3 BHK, or this apartment is too small. Those kind of feedback you can take from the customers, and you can take a note for this particular visit. So in future visits, you can also consider like how do we improve the customer experience, and how do we make the customers more engaging in that case. Similarly, for let's say you have any feedback from the sales, or you can say internal feedback for the customers. Maybe we met the customers, so what customer was looking for bigger dimensions or some other feedback, any kind of information that we have about the customers, you can also tag those information. You can store it at each of the site visits you are doing yeah. So this is pretty much about the site visits. If any times you want to create a site visit, and if you have access to this particular site visit tab, you just go to this and you will see this kind of all the site visits over there. You can start doing it. Okay. Let's say you are working on the lead. Okay. So let's say if I go to the lead, Raghuram. Okay. Our lead was a Rajiv, right? Rajiv Ambedkar. Yeah. So if I go to Rajiv Ambedkar, I can see this particular person's data this is his profile page, where I can custom profile page where I can work, I can do anything. So on this profile page, you can do a lot of things. Like you click on this dial. This dial button will take you to the customers. It will dial from, if you have a dialer enabled, it can dial from your IVR. If you have a enabled, let's say you have logged in on our mobile application, then it can directly dial from mobile as well. Or it becomes a SIM-based calling in that case. So here there are multiple options, like you can copy the customer's name, you can like log any kind of a note you want to log for the customers, you want to send a log, any kind of emails, logging messaging, logging call, searching. Let's say many times customers give the wrong information, you can just do a quick Google search, just clicking on this one. You will search the customer's email address and phone number in Google. Let's say you want to search any kind of a matching property for this customer, you click on this matching property, which will automatically suggest you the property for these customers. This is useful when you have asked the customer, but customer is saying, sir, I'm not looking for this apartment, show me something else. When someone asking, show me something else, then there's a question what to show the customers. There could be like multiple apartment you are selling, but which one is the good options? Based on the customer preference, etc. You can ideally click on this match property, which can show you all the inventories that you have. So in this case, it's showing the, let's say for this customer, it's Bengaluru, as his budget is, let's say 1 to 2 crore rupees. And I can quickly search, I have a 10 matches as of now. But let's say customer is saying, I'm looking for only, let's say looking for apartment. Okay. I choose apartment. Okay. Now I will have other set of leisure in this case. I still have same result. But let's say I'm looking for bedroom count only 3 and, let's say looking for only 2.5 BHK, or it's only 3 BHK. Okay. If I do that, I can find all the projects or apartment that I have which is selling 3 BHK. So I can see SNN Estate Felicity has 3 BHK, Birla Vihara has, SHG has, NVR Solution has. That's how we can capture all kind of a customers, and let's say you want to share anything from this. Okay, I will just show example. Let's say you want to share anything from this particular project. You can just click. You can just pick one or more. One or more. Whatever you want to say with the customer, you can just click on this preview and share. You can just see the message here. You can change this message to whatever the way you want. You can customize this message. Let's say I want to customize it. So say, hi Rajiv, I found inventory type is project, and let's say you want to customize this something else, detailability, and it's a link it has. Then it has also got information about Felicity and others as well, and you can just send all the projects one by one. There is another way, we call it a snippet. So you can configure what kind of a message this particular project we should be sharing with the customers. To configure the snippet, you will just show example how do we configure the snippet. You go to admin. From admin, you go to library. Here you will see an option called snippets. Let's say I allocate a snippet for, let's say, WhatsApp snippet. A snippet is like any kind of a SMS which you can reuse a number of times. It's like a fixed message which you want to share with the customer. Let's say I want to share this customer with the, let's say, SNN Felicity project. Let's say project note. Okay. What I do, I just click on the link project. Okay. So here is in Bengaluru. It's name what SNN Felicity. Right. Okay. Here I can write whatever I want to write to the customers, so that customers can see, and they'll just see exactly that kind of a message. Also, you will get options to customize